Everything is running smooth, so let me see what it sounds like on my other computer and see sound check. All right, so I heard on my other computer it is picking up everything. Ladies and gentlemen, I am so sorry for what happened earlier. You know, the whole computer shut down on me when I was trying to do the show earlier. So, and I had to just set everything back up again. Everything back up again. So, let me share this out. All right. So what I'm about to do now, y'all, I'm just gonna have to like share all this shit right back out again and get y'all back up in here.
All right.
So
Yeah, but almost didn't
yeah,
find
I
no
see Faulkner
slippers. What
nine.
they making big and clunky, ugly nuts?
He's in the chat room. He said, "Woo, styling and profiling, my man. Styling and
Woo!
profiling, styling and profiling, my man, my man." So let me share this out. You know, let them know we're live
Turn
again.
it the hell I keep dropping this stupid phone.
Oh, Jesus Christ. Let's go live now. Go ahead and share that out. Post that right there. Uh, so let me share this out again. Let them know that we live over there. Oh boy. Let's see. Go right here. Let them know that we're live. And for those of you in the chat room, I can't see who's in there right now, but if you are looking for the last one, I had to take it down because the whole thing just fucked up. So, ain't no point you trying to look for the last one because it's gone. It's gone. Let's see here. Paste. That over there. Okay. Hmm. All right. Put it right there. Paste. All right. I got that taken care of. Let me go on do this. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the Chris Thorne Show. Let's get it. All right, all right. What's going on there, everybody? It's your man Chris Thorns. Welcome to the Chris Thorns Show. Y'all, I apologize for y'all who came here earlier. I don't know what the fuck happened, but when I saw the shit going crazy on my end, I was trying to do some other stuff, and the whole thing just crashed. I had to do everything over again. I mean, everything, and I'm still not finished with doing everything. I just did enough to get this show going. Now, as long as I've been doing this for the 2 years I've been doing, I never had this shit happen. And so I'm frustrated right now. I'm pissed right now because a lot of y'all came, y'all showing love and shit. You know, the shit just went haywire. Other than that, though, we got the fellas on the line, man. And brothers, thank y'all so much, man, for sticking with your boy, man, and then coming back to the show, man. How y'all doing today?
Good, good. How about yourself?
Man, I'm doing good, man. Other than what just happened, man, I'm a little frustrated with that. So, other than that, though, the good thing is y'all still came back to the show, you know, to give y'all insight on what we about to talk about. So, let me do this quick share out right quick. Then we'll get right into the show. So, okay, share this out and look like it went out. So, all right, brothers, we're gonna get right into it, man, and because I don't know how much time I got with y'all, you know, we're gonna get right into it. So the first thing I want to touch on with y'all before we get into the real show. What up, brother? Say, what up, Velasco? Hey, y'all do me a favor, share this out, man. Help your boy out, man, because y'all just don't know what the fuck I just been through. Y'all share this shit out, man. But the first thing I want to talk to you brothers about, Josh, I sent you the video. I'm pretty much sure you showed the video to my man Faulkner. The young lady, 11 years old, got caught stealing out of Kroger, which led to her being tased. And I'm sure y'all heard the man was trying to prep talk her about her being tased. Now, you got a lot of people that's outraged about her being tased because how young she is. And you got some people like, you know, well, you know, you did the crime. So if he told you to stop, you didn't stop. So you got what you got. So, brothers, please tell me, when I sent y'all that video and what you saw, you know, what did y'all think about that? You know, or is it things different on y'all side of town when it comes? Is it an age different when y'all can use taser or whatnot? Y'all tell me about this, man. Incite us.
Well, it's not smelled upon, but you got to use whatever tools you can.
Okay.
Sometimes you can overpower a suspect. Sometimes you'll have a 20-year-old who's like a fucking bucking Bronco.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. What type of crime did she do?
She's supposed to have stole over $50 worth of product. Now they saying it was food and clothes. It was from a Kroger. Now here's the thing, you know, that I touched on. You know, it happened at nighttime on a Monday at 9:30, and doesn't seem like no parents was around when this happened. So it was her and a couple of more people who was involved in this. But now, if you want, I can play the clip for you. You can listen to the clip yourself and get a little more detail what's going on. Would you like me to play the clip for you?
Yeah.
Okay, I'll play the clip for you. Hold on. Let me switch over. Okay, I'm going to play the clip of what happened. Then I'm going to play the clip of what her mom said. And I want y'all to give y'all input on what you heard or whatnot. So let me play this for y'all now. And whoever got the background, y'all mute it so y'all can hear it. Y'all can hear it. All right, here we go. I was talking to Josh. Here we go. Oh, hell. Here go a damn ad playing. What the hell?
Her supposed to be. I was the only one here. Tuesday. You gotta go.
Come on, mama. I'm gonna call your mama. Come on, let's go.
Moments after shocking 11-year-old Denisha Gowdy with a taser, Officer Kevin Brown escorts her back into this Kroger store where she and 2 other juveniles stole more than $50 in food and clothing.
Sweetheart, the last thing I want to do is tase you like that. When I say stop, you stop. You know you caught. Just stop. That hurt my heart to do that to you.
Showing his concern, Brown stays with Denisha to keep her calm while the fire department removes the barbs from her back.
Okay, that's fine. Just relax. Just relax.
It's police protocol to review every use of force incident. Based on the department's internal review, Brown's first policy violation was not warning Denisha about the taser.
Then I got to listen to all these idiots out here in the parking lot tell me how I was wrong for tasing you. You broke the law, and you fled as I tried to apprehend you.
The use of force review also says Brown did not turn on his body camera in time and expressed a prejudice concerning race.
You know what, sweetheart? This is why there aren't any grocery stores in the black community, because of all this going on.
A year and a half ago, Brown was reprimanded for using a homophobic slur also heard on his body camera. Police Chief Elliot Isaac has not yet said what disciplinary action Brown could face for this recent incident, but is open to updating the department's use of force policy.
I believe we may make some changes, some tweaks, but I believe overall we have a very solid policy.
All right, so did you hear that?
We do more than make a
Faulkner,
living off the
that?
land in North Mississippi.
Yeah,
we live for the
Chris.
land too.
Hold on.
For more
Yeah.
than 100 years, Mississippi
Was that
Land
the,
Bank has been a
because I
great
didn't watch the
hunting
video.
partner
I'm
for
actually
recreational
on the road dropping my
land
aunt off.
by
But
helping
I'm
to
hands
finance
free.
the land they set their sights on.
Okay, I'm trying to. Oh, I'm trying to mute this damn thing. Okay, go ahead. Now go ahead, bro. Go ahead. Good. What you saying now?
Did the officer just say that on the video that this is why we don't have grocery stores in the black community? Or
That's what he
did
said.
somebody else say that?
That's exactly what he said.
Oh, you said, wait, first of all, he was wrong. Second of all, why would you have to tase an 11-year-old girl? You can't grab her? Are you that weak? That's the thing I don't understand. And then you're gonna say that and not even turn your body camera on. You know, people just do stupid shit and make us look bad.
You fucked up, clear. Is there an age limit for tasing? I don't think there's an age limit.
Well, yeah, without taser training, there's an age limit. You can't tase a juvenile, you can't tase an elderly person, and you can't tase somebody who obviously,
because it's
keyword obviously appears to be pregnant.
It's more so now. If she was 16, 17, and actually posed some type of threat, then maybe. But it's weird. Like, why would you have to tase her if she's there? And it's crazy because, you know, there's some things that I like to speak on, not only for the officers, but then you got to use better discretion. But it also goes down to the parents. Your 11-year-old kid is also at 9 o'clock for fucking work.
Exactly.
Well, what I'm reading the article right now, a brother named Lieutenant Steve Saunders with the CPD, the Cincinnati Police Department. This is what it says in the guideline. He said their guidelines allowed them to use a taser on anyone 7 and older.
It's on now. And my thing is, if I was handling that call, I wouldn't even have locked her up. I would have just called the parents and banned her from the store and took her to her parents, because there's no point, especially in Baltimore City, there's no point in locking a juvenile up for something as petty as that. Because by the time you finish your processing, their parents, but before you even finish processing them, their parents is picking them up. But you still have paperwork to do.
And it goes back into the juvenile justice system. Jail is supposed to be 3 things. It's supposed to be a deterrent, a punishment, and rehabilitation. We're not sending our kids to, let's say if a kid does something, if he steals a car, and you put him in juvenile justice for a couple of months or whatever. You're not getting rehabilitation. You're not getting punishment. You're actually making him a better criminal. There's no real threat of jail or going to jail. If anything, we kind of fucking glorify it now.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's like back in the day when we used to, the hero of the block was the old war vet or the guy who worked at the steel mill. Now it's the criminal. Now, do I think you got to tase an 11-year-old girl for stealing petty stuff? No. I mean, but you should also know as a police officer how to put the fear of God in somebody's ass and scare them to the point where they don't feel it. No. But
and I sure as hell when they said that. I sure as hell when they said that line about the grocery store in the black community comment, because you on body camera. Internal Affairs will eat that up.
Right.
See, it appeared on the news.
Right. And that's,
even if you're right, that you've done, the comment alone is going to make everything you've done wrong. That's what people are going to do. They're going to eat the shit up.
right. And here's the thing, fellas. When I first did the story, when I first brought it live on air and talked about it, I was kind of torn, because I was just like, one instant I want to say, yeah, 11 years old, wow, you couldn't stop an 11-year-old. But then on the other hand, like, well, if she did the crime, I guess stop by not enemy. I don't want to say enemy necessary, but I guess neutralize the problem. Or, I don't know, man. I was just so torn with this story.
Yeah, but she still wasn't a threat. She still wasn't a threat to anybody. She was just taking something. I mean, even if she ran, you can't catch an 11-year-old. They don't run too fast. I'm pretty sure a fat person can catch them. Some fat people can't catch them. They waddle harder than the Penguin in Batman Returns. So,
it's sad because I've said it before. Like a lot of black people in the community, for some godforsaken reason, believe that we shouldn't be police. If you believe that, I just gotta say one thing to you: you're a fucking idiot. Who's better than those? You want everybody.
They'd be like, "Oh, well, black people shouldn't be police because they're worse than the white ones," which is a total bullshit lie. It's like, how, Sway? How are we worse? How?
It really is.
I mean, it's like people look at me and think that I'm the black cop from one less nigga on the street. Man, I don't wake up every day and say I'm gonna hate a black person or shoot one.
I tell people, I tell people, you know what? The problem with a lot of this stupid shit is that people are too emotional. People want to have, they should live their life back to the field. Stop being so damn emotional and actually research some shit. Mm-hmm. Because who's better to police you than your own kind who grew up in the same neighborhood as you? But it goes back to that inferiority complex that you're never good enough. It's like your grandmother saying she wants to go to a white doctor. Mm-hmm. When if you really think about it, a black doctor has to be twice as good and 3 times better to keep it.
Mm-hmm. Mm. And on top of that, we always holding each other down and not sticking together. We always got to put somebody down. Especially in the black community, we put each other down for having a good job, but we embrace the hood nigga that just got out of jail, that just came home. You know what I'm saying? Yep. That's the logic of the black community.
Yep.
It's been like that for years, decades, you know what I'm saying?
Exactly. For some reason we'll throw them a big barbecue party when they get out and everything instead of just sitting them down and say, hey man, what can we do to work together so you don't make this same mistake again? So you are absolutely you're absolutely right about that. But somebody asked me a question in the comment section, and I forgot to send this to you, Josh. There was a video. This is a video that I did yesterday. And y'all probably have seen it. It went viral. And this white dude was calling this black female cop nigga. He was saying it damn near about 15 times. He was just saying, nigga, I fucking hate you, nigga. And I'm just like, wow. But the thing is, though, nobody did nothing to him. Nobody hit him. Nobody tased him.
Exactly.
They just let him talk. They just let him talk. Kept saying nigga.
Yeah, I would just you got the camera on. The camera will do the job for itself. I'll be like if that was me, I'm like yeah. At least I'm a paid one. Keep talking. You're going to jail anyway. Enjoy. Right. Don't drop the soap.
Right.
And it goes back into okay. I'm never gonna interrupt the full being a mistake. Obviously, you're some low class, trashy motherfucker, so I'm not gonna give you my piece. I'm not gonna hit you so I can make you a millionaire. For what? I'm gonna arrest you. You're either gonna do some time for whatever crime you did, or once you get released, you get released. Guess what? You're gonna go right back to the trailer park that you came from. Don't worry about your cousin. Your brother keep it safe and warm. Nobody gives a fuck about that little bastard. That's what you're supposed to do. You don't take it personally.
Right.
The dude look like an like that. So dude look like
because they're not taking to the uniform. They don't know me outside of the job. Because at the end of the day, I don't tell people, hey, I'm a cop. Hey, you know what I'm a cop? I'm a cop.
Right.
No, I'm shooting. I separate myself from the job so much. So far, when I leave, as soon as I leave work, I forget that I'm a police officer. I think I'm gonna get home and play, man. You know what I'm saying? I'm not thinking about that.
Right, and you know, that's one of the things that I said about it. You know, I got to give everybody who was out there their props. Nobody lost their cool. You know, even the female. You know, her facial features show that maybe she would get a little antsy, but she still kept her cool. You know, and I think it was a couple of brothers out there that was sitting up here listening to this shit, and nobody did anything. So I gave everybody their props. Now here's the thing: the person who originally posted, they said, you know, they get the woman props for keeping her cool, but they say, you know, I probably had to do something to him. I'm like, what for? Because just like I said, at the end of the day, you may be a nigga to him, but we're gonna see if he gonna run his mouth while he going to jail and say that around to the people with our same skin tone. Is he gonna be talking that shit then? Hey, I got my freedom, bro. You finna go to jail, so
and he'll be getting his ass whooped and get bent, and then he'll get bent over. So he can keep saying it. He can say if he wants to.
Right. So that's
for the consequence. Prepare yourself.
Right, and that was my thing right there, man. You know, hey, they did what they supposed to do. They let him talk, and you know, like I said, because he going to a place worse. You know, and now somebody said in the audience, and I said that too, you know, at first it sounded like he was drunk, which he may be. But then I said this, you know, I'm not going to use that as an excuse. That's probably how you feel about us for real, you know. But at the end of the day, you in the handcuffs, bro. So keep on talking. I just want to know you going to keep on doing that once you get down to the jail cell. If you're going to keep on talking like that, go right on ahead.
I'm going to keep it a stat because that's normal procedure. You hear people say all kinds of shit. You just look at them like, really, okay.
Yeah.
Like, when you tell me all you want, your ass still going to jail. I don't care.
Thank you.
You're a nigga. Yep. I'm like, going out. I turned my body cam on and I said, sir, you hit me. I just want you to know this one thing. If you touch me, it's going to be recorded, and I'm going to give you the word of God.
Then he'll be picking his teeth up off the floor to the fact.
Right.
You say, go ahead. You say whatever you want. You touch me, you're going to be wearing 3 shoes. 2 on your feet and 1 on your ass. That's it. Don't touch me. You say whatever you want. Don't touch me.
Absolutely. I agree.
You ball your fist up and look like you're going to hit me, I'm going to hit you. You don't have to.
Don't touch me, and my thing is don't touch me and don't get in my face.
All right.
If you come up to me aggressive, you have the right to defend myself.
Absolutely. And that's one of the reasons why I gave him so much props, you know, because it could have been any other cops probably would have lost their cool just because of their word. And here's another thing that I brought up when I did the video. I said, you know, the thing is, this video don't too much bother me because here's the thing, you know, and a lot of people probably don't like when I say this or whatnot, but if it's disrespectful for a white person to say that to us, then it should be the same disrespect when we say it to each other, because we say it every minute, every second, every hour. So how is this word supposed to be so disrespectful when they say it, but we say it all day and everything? They're supposed to be the cool word. A lot of people say that's our word now. Is it really our word? So did my mama name me nigga? I mean, I'm guilty too. I use the word too. But did my mama name me nigga? No, she didn't. So why should it be cool for you to say it to me, from one black brother to another brother, from a sister to a brother, and so on and so on? But y'all free to call white people crackers and all this stuff, and y'all supposed to be cool. That's supposed to be cool. So pretty much, we supposed to say whatever we want to them for whatever fucking reason. But as soon as they say it, though, it's supposed to be a Holocaust.
Yeah, that's the thing that get me is for people that be like, oh, well, black people can't be racist. Please, I've seen a whole bunch of black racism. So
Right.
that's the DFs.
That's the part that people show their real self when they're drunk.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I didn't say that. And you'll show them the video. I had a guy who I arrested with a gun. I didn't have a gun anywhere. When we saw the body cam footage, and he said, "Okay, I'll plead guilty."
I tackled somebody and a gun flew in the bucket. Like, I tackled this dude and a gun flew in his pocket. He talk about it ain't mine. Really? Okay, where did it come from? The fucking store?
What makes it crazy is that a lot of people, they wanted to, they were crying, they were ecstatic for the body cam, but they forget they were both ways. Right. Because now you see everybody as a damn fool.
Right. Right. So
I'm happy for the body cameras because it protects us. So, because people can lie on you and say, "Oh, he did this, and the camera's like, "No, this is what happened." Body cameras don't lie.
And that's why I'm glad that they finally made that for y'all, because y'all know before the body cams, y'all was under scrutiny for every damn thing. Them folk would lie on y'all, talk about y'all did this, and y'all ain't did no such damn thing. Y'all getting fucked up in y'all income and job because folks lie so damn much. So, you know, I am so glad they made this for y'all, the body cams. Now, the thing is now...
They should make a TV show just for cameras. There's plenty of footage. I mean, the TV itself.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it could be America's funniest body cam videos.
right. I watched that. Now I watched that. So, like I said, but now here's the thing, though. Even with the body cam, you know, it seems like there's still big mistakes that are being made, you know, as far as like in this story right here about the little girl, you know, you didn't cut on your body cam, you know, which I don't know why you didn't do that, you know, that's, even I wouldn't know, that's a big no-no, you know, because again, I mean, it would be your word against each other's because you didn't have the body cam on. So, you know, that's the first thing they say he broke. Then they didn't warn her about putting out the taser or whatnot, you know, which I didn't know that y'all had to warn people that you was pulling out the taser or whatnot on a young.
You don't have to warn people for the taser. The warning's not really for them. It's for the other officers who might grab the person.
Oh, okay.
So they'll get the 5-second ride too. So you don't have to warn them.
Okay.
Before we tase them, before we tase somebody, we have to say, taser.
Yeah.
But I mean, even if you forget to say it, you can write this form that just say, "Hey, I forgot to say taser," because I was, you know, excited in the heat of the moment, you know, television. And that lets you slide with that.
Yeah.
Because it happens to all of us. I mean, I've never tased anybody, but I pulled the taser on somebody, on a homeless guy who tried to attack me one time. So, but thank God I never had to use it.
Mm.
Yeah, because a lot of times they'll tell you to taser because you're wrestling with a suspect just to let you know to get off the suspect because he's about to get this 5-second ride. But most times, like, even if you pull a weapon out and you see somebody with a gun, you don't have to warn them. You don't say anything. Why? Because he's going to point the gun at you.
Yeah, yeah.
You can just shoot him. Like, for instance, a lot of people don't understand the force continuum, which means can you shoot an unarmed person? Yeah, the situations dictate.
Yeah.
If this person, like people say, well, he was unarmed. Well, last time I checked, you know, this guy is a defending UFC heavyweight champion. Can you beat him in a straight up one-on-one fight? No.
If I'm a $170 and I'm fighting somebody the size of Debo, I'm putting the cap in his ass. I'm not going to beat that. I'm not Bruce Lee.
Right.
I don't know crazy, but I know crazy.
Right.
Not saying I'm crazy to shoot somebody, but, you know, if I got kicked you in the nuts, I might have to do that. But if that don't work, I'll put a bullet in your ass.
Right.
And sometimes we do leave the car out with the body cam because sometimes things can be fast and heavy. Mm-hmm. You could just be like seeing a guy and you're running and you're like, oh shit.
Right. Right.
And you forget. So things do happen when it comes to body cam. It's not a perfect system. It's just one of those things people wanted so badly from the citizens that they forgot that, oh, I don't want to be recorded. No, too late. Y'all wanted these body cams. It's like, for instance, they want civilians on trial boards for police. And I'm like, why should we get a civilian on a trial board if they never done police? Like, how can you judge my actions if you never took the job? I can't I can't ever say, I can't tell a doctor if he's doing surgery or not. Yes, we're supposed to in an all-day perfect world to answer the person's question in the chat. Yes, we're supposed to when we get out the car, turn it on, but sometimes things get a little fast.
Let me ask y'all brothers a question.
Yeah, sir, I got my camera on before you get out the car. What you think, Chris?
Let me ask y'all brother a question. We talk about the 11-year-old right now. Let me put a scenario in that, and let's see what would be justifiable, or would it still be the same thing? Let's just say, for instance, that the 11-year-old had a gun on them, which, I don't know how the youngs be getting these guns, but they be getting them, and some of them be toting them around in public with them. So let's say that, this was a situation that the little girl stole this stuff, and the police saw her, but she had a pistol on her and reached for that pistol. Does that change anything as getting her down?
Oh, sorry.
If you reach for the gun, you're getting shot.
Okay.
Yeah, she gets shot.
Okay.
I don't care if she 2. I don't care if she's 2 years old. If you pointed that gun at me and you know what, and you know how to use it, you're gonna get shot.
If you're reaching for the gun, you're gonna get shot. Now, there's a reason why you say get on the ground. Let me see your hands. If you're reaching for something while a gun, people don't understand this concept. An officer has a gun pointed at you. What are you doing going in your pocket? Just get to the fucking ground, spread your arms and legs out. I will get your wallet. Don't go for it. No, don't do that.
Right.
Get your hands up.
And I agree with you on that.
Nephews, I'm like, see, this is how you deal with police. Just keep it cool. Everything's gonna be all right.
Right.
And just do what they say.
But a lot of people in the black community, what we'll do is we'll give our kids a sense of fear. Oh, the police are bad. They're going to arrest you. No, we're not going to do that. I think the most ignorant thing is to tell the police, if you act up at school, we're going to lock you up. Now you just created fear for that child. Instead of encouraging a child, there's times you got to hug the child and say, hey, come here, I'm not going to lock you up.
Yeah. Okay,
you should be more afraid of disappointing mommy and daddy, because they could actually beat your butt, than worrying about the police coming to get you because you might have messed up and did something in school. That's not how the police operate. A lot of people use us.
Yeah, I can't stand when parents do that. Like, oh, this officer is gonna lock you up. They're like, hey, officer, come and lock my kid up. And the kids be afraid. I tell them, I'm like, don't do that, because when he grows up, he's gonna hate us, and I'm probably gonna end up fighting him on something because you told him this today. Whatever you tell your kids today, they're gonna remember that tomorrow and do some stupid shit.
Yes, I agree with that, and I don't know why parents does that either. Instead of telling them, what will happen versus cooperating, what will happen versus not cooperating, they just straight up tell them, they're gonna take you to jail and this, that, and third. No, you shouldn't do that. I agree with you. You shouldn't do that.
Okay, and taking people to jail and arresting people and all this stuff. That's not what policing is about. Policing is being in your community and doing crime suppression, helping people out, helping solve problems. It's not all about, I'm going to take you to jail.
Right.
Police is not about that.
Right. And we got to get out that mindset doing them children like that, there's nothing I can disagree with y'all on that right there. Nothing at all. So there's one more thing, and this thing freezing up again. There's one more this. From what you have heard about that, tell me what y'all think about that, man.
Well, let me tell you my take on it. First of all, she knew she wasn't in her house. You can't tell me that you're gonna go in somebody's house and say, I have the same. This is how my house looks. Oh, there's a black man in my house. I'm gonna shoot him. I believe that my theory on it is that they were having some type of relationship. Some type of physical relationship. Yeah, and she went in the house. I guarantee you she had the key to his crib, because they lived on the same floor. And she came in there and used that bullshit excuse of, I thought it was my apartment. You don't put pictures of, you don't know how your apartment looks when you walk in?
Thank you.
So you mean to tell me you got the same pictures, same furniture, same everything? Please. And it's sad because some of these police departments, anybody.
from what I'm hearing, they even have video of her pacing outside the place before she went to the door. You couldn't tell.
Pictures, they get pictures of them together at the party. So
Yeah,
evidently they knew each other. And she wasn't even working. She had just got off work. She was off duty.
Well,
it wasn't like she was answering the phone.
Kind of find out as far as that picture goes. That picture was doctored. That was not her. That was not her.
Oh, that wasn't her? Okay.
No, yeah, somebody doctored that picture. That wasn't her. That wasn't her. So I don't know who did that. Maybe it was some trolls or something who did it. I had no idea. But somebody doctored that picture. But for what it says, they didn't know each other. But the way how all the story is unfolding, you would think different that they knew something about each other. It just, a lot of this stuff about this story doesn't make any sense.
I'm gonna just tell you, they knew each other. Like something happened.
Yeah.
And then I like how they try to charge you with manslaughter. I mean, manslaughter. You ever heard the statistic of 52% of the murders are committed by black people?
Yeah.
How many black people get charged with manslaughter or murder? See, it's a play on words. How the hell is there over 100 million more white people in the country, but we commit most of the murders? That's because you changed the names of the crime. You changed it from murder to manslaughter. Goddamn well that wasn't your place. Because either you had to knock on the door, because I know the damn key didn't work unless you were given the key, and you see somebody in your house, okay, which it wasn't your house, you couldn't back yourself out, so unless the person's coming to charge at you, either you called them or you kicked in the door. What's the circumstances of it? Oh, I saw somebody in the house and I just shot him. No. Yeah, you fucked up. You're gonna get buried underneath the jail for that.
Right, because now the story went from she went there, put her key in. I guess the key wasn't working. Then it went from that to the door was already open. Then it went from that to now she gave out verbal commands, and the person didn't follow the commands, so she felt the necessary to shoot him. And from what my understanding, the place supposed to have been dark, so she didn't see what the fuck was going on.
So in other words, wouldn't it be more advantageous to go back outside where because if it's dark, you don't know what's in there, what might be on this person.
Thank you.
Yeah.
And then on top of that, how did you get him with a key?
Thank you.
He work in the apartment. My bad, Charles. Go ahead.
No, I was saying that unless this person's charging you, which would be kind of right because you just opened up their door or kicked in their door, whatever means you got in, how the fuck you get in? Go ahead.
Exactly.
Yeah, right. And so, I don't know, man. I'm starting to think now that maybe there was something going on between them, man, because this story just seemed too off. First of all, you parked on the wrong fucking floor, first of all. Then they say it's supposed to be in a red mat in front of the man's apartment. You know damn well you ain't got no mat down there, so what the fuck? Now, somebody came in my chat room, and the second time I brought it up, they said it's weird, but this can happen. I'm like, how the fuck can this happen? I done came home tired plenty of times. I know where the fuck my home at. How the fuck can this happen?
Right.
Now, going to the wrong car, because somebody got the same car that you have, that's understandable. If we got the same car. But come on now, the same fucking house? No. The same apartment? No. Come on now. Come on. It doesn't make any sense. It doesn't make any sense at all.
Yeah, I just saw in the chat something that witness said that she said, open up, open up.
Right.
So there's some prior knowledge there. I don't believe that bullshit.
Exactly.
That they didn't know each other. I don't believe that.
Exactly.
That's bullshit. And just to tell whoever legend Red Pillar is, number one, the country has been founded on a lot of racist ass laws. Okay? So let's not call a fucking spade a spade. Let's actually tell the truth, okay? A lot of the fucking manslaughter charges, how the fuck do you kill a whole fucking church full of people and you're mentally insane? We damn sure know that was a black man doing the same thing to a white church. He would be executed.
Mm-hmm.
So stop your bullshit.
Well, what did he say? What did he say?
Oh, sorry. The title of the crime is reference to according to the action, not the perp's pigmentation.
Oh, okay. I'm not sure what you mean by that, but you know.
Yeah, I said, okay, like really. How many times has a black man been blamed for rape because somebody lied and they threw the book at him?
Yes.
How many times has a white man been given sexual misconduct instead of rape? Stop your bullshit, please.
Right. So I don't know, man. You know, I'm just waiting to see how all this unfold. You know, and now, like I said, they got a warrant to. Well, they have got a warrant. They searched this apartment, and from what they saying, you know, they found some marijuana and this, that, and the third. I'm like, what the fuck? I don't know what they're supposed to do. I don't know what they're supposed to do. Yeah, ain't got nothing to do with it. So, some reason they trying to put it on him, and like it's his fault, you know. And I think that's disgusting. And I really do think that's disgusting that they trying to do that. That's what it appears what it seems, you know. So, other than that, though, brothers, that's all I wanted, man. I wanted y'all opinions on all this craziness as usual, dealing with the cops. And as always, you brothers always bring good insight to the show. You know, it's supposed to be me doing updates on Amber Guyger, which I am going to do, but apparently this thing is still freezing up, whatnot. At least what I'm looking for, at least what I'm looking at on my end is still freezing up and stuff. So I'm probably got to come back later and do the update on her or whatnot, because I don't know if it's the internet or is it software. I don't know what the hell going on, but at least I guess it held up long enough for me to talk to you brothers, man. So as always, man, I appreciate y'all, man. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Hey, not a problem.
No problem, bro. You're welcome.
All right, man. Y'all take care, brothers.
All right.
All right.
You too.
All right. All right, ladies and gentlemen. So y'all got their perspective about everything that I talked about. Now, I don't know how the replay is going to look because this damn thing is still fucking up on my end. It's saying I got dry frames and it's freezing and it's trying to catch up. It's freezing and it catch up. And I know y'all seen a couple of times where my chat room on my screen froze up. Then it started catching up with the chat. So I don't know what the fuck going on. But I know one thing. This damn thing crashed my whole fucking computer. And I had to do all this setup and shit again. And I'm still not through. I gotta go set up the other shit that I had because this motherfucking thing right here just crashed my whole shit. Crashed the whole fucking thing. All right? So, I don't know if they got an update coming up, or they need an update, or is it the updates that's fucking it up, or whatever. I don't know what the fuck going on. But it made me delay my show hard as fuck. I appreciate that, brother. It made my show delayed. All right? And then I'm looking at it, and it's still doing that shit. And it's still doing this shit. Because I seen some of y'all, when I asked y'all said it's freezing a little bit on y'all end. So, I don't know. So, what I'm going to have to do, y'all, as far as the updates on Amber Guyger concerned, I'm going to have to either come back later this evening or push it out to tomorrow until I find out what the fuck is going on with this software. Because it's still doing that fuck shit. It's still doing this shit. As a matter of fact, hold on. Let me look on this other computer to see how it's showing. Because I know when it do that, it takes my voice and the video out of sync. It'll take my voice. Okay, well, from what I'm seeing on y'all end, it's running smooth. But on my end, it's doing some stupid shit. It's doing stupid shit. So, I don't know. But I'm considering the experience that I just had, where I had to do all this shit over again, I'm just going to be on the safe side. I'm going to shut this down. And if I get a chance to come back later this evening and do the updates, I will come back and do the updates. But right now, I'm just not finna risk it. Because that was a good interview I did with them brothers. I like what they said, what they had to say. And I'm just going to let that be with them. So, apologize to the people who shut this down for it. Fuck up again. I'm probably finna hit up XSplit and see what the fuck is going on. Why is it doing this? Because I never had this issue before. And 9 times 10, I'll probably come back tomorrow, do the updates with Amber Guyger, because I got a whole lot of shit. I got a whole lot of shit to talk about her. See, I know, see, Brother Sight? Yeah, let me shut this shit down. Now, I ain't got no virus. Because it's hardly nothing on this computer. This a 1 terabyte hard drive. I hardly got shit on it. All I got shit in, so it ain't no fucking virus. It's just fucking software. Because when I shut this down, I can do everything that I want to do on it. All right? So, and Brother Sight just confirmed it. It's still jumping. So, I'm going to shut this shit down and let y'all watch this. And hopefully it didn't take my voice out of sync. But again, thank you to Josh and Brother Charles Faulkner for their insight. And she said it is the son's fault, Chris. Brother Sight, I'm thinking that's what it is. Maybe it's the Wi-Fi fucking up. I don't know. But I'm going to get my mans over here and check the speed when I shut this down. But anyway, y'all, hey, Beats, where you been, bruh? Where you been, DCFS? Where you been, man? God damn, I ain't seen you in a long time. Where you been, bruh? Where you been, G? Where you been, Jaime? Where you been? But yeah, as far as Amber Guyger go, I got a whole lot of shit that I need to talk about and bring to the public attention. They even got a video. He said, "Cuz lost in the sauce." They even got a video where they showing that her story is contradictory. Talking about that door and shit. That shit ain't flying. They got a video. I think it's showing them trying to unlock the door. And what ended up happening when they tried to unlock the door. So I got a whole lot of shit. Thanks to Darcy for sending me all this shit. I got a whole lot of shit. He said working depressed and he's good right now. Oh man, I hate that word depressed. I hate for anybody to be depressed. So yeah, we got a whole lot of shit to talk about. But anyway, y'all, let me shut this down. And I'll come back and do a video because I got an update on the last video that I did about the young girl. Man, that is so sad. The 16-year-old who lost her life over a boy that another female liked. And that is so sad because this girl, Roostick said, "You do great subject and interviews." Thank you, lady. Thank you. Well, if I do all that good, y'all do me a favor. Look in the description box and hit that PayPal for me. Anything you give will be a blessing. It's going straight to the platform. But I think that's sad that love is hurt people so bad that it's spilling over to the young generation where they are willing to kill somebody because they like the same person. Now this shit is happening. We got a problem. That girl had all that stuff going on for herself. 16 years old. And lost her life to another chick because they like the same boy. Now, when I first originally did the video, they didn't release the girl's name. But now I have a picture and I have the girl's name. I'm assuming they released it now. So I will be coming back doing an update about their story. But other than that, though, rest in peace to that young lady. But anyway, y'all, thank y'all so much. And I'll catch y'all next time. Peace.